Alright, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Greedfall. Sorry I had a little bit of a gap there between episodes. Real life kind of hit me hard the other day. So we are back though, however. And I indeed did go down to the arena and level up a little bit. Well, you kind of see it on the top right? We have a couple skill points to spend, we have a couple attribute points, and we got a couple talent points. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to look in here. So we do have like the bishop's ring and stuff like that, but I think for us, I mean, I would love to do something like this, or even use the Flamberg. The problem is we need to have the one-handed blades and agility too. This one's requiring agility 3, that one's requiring... So we might be able to do this guy. But let's look. So we're gonna open this up. So one-handed blades is going to cost us 2 points. We do have 5 points at the moment. And let's see... Agility. We only have 2 of these. The next point we're not going to get until level 19, which is still a little ways away. But unfortunately, to get what we want, we're going to have to spend our 2 points already on mental power, just so we can use that ring that we have. And while it may seem kind of odd, I mean, we are mostly a magic-based character at the moment, so, I mean, this guy apparently costs strength 4, so that's not gonna happen. Let's see, though. So, first off, yeah, we're gonna have to spend it on mental power. I think that's right? Yeah, mental power 3. And as far as I know, I haven't seen anything that increases mental power. I've seen a couple things that do agility and strength and endurance and stuff like that, but not really anything in here. So now with that, we ought to be able to go down in here and equip this guy. So that's a bit better. And then, let's see, so we do have, so we're out of attribute points. We do also have 2 talent points, however. Now, intuition, I think what we could do is we could max out our charisma. And we can max out our intuition. And if we do that, I think when we have those speech checks and stuff like that, I think it ought to kind of give us the leg up everywhere. So now, while we don't own rank 3 per se, right, we still get the perks from our armor. So we're basically maxed on that one, and we just do max on that one. So this will also help us gain more ingredients and objects when we gather or loot. And when we recycle armor. And all the contextual dialogue. So, definitely very good on that one. Now, for this weapon is what our next one is. So, we're trying to find a better one than what we have. That is obviously not going to happen. I mean, and this is 185. So let's go ahead and put that in our inventory. I would really like this guy, but That's agility 1. We just basically need something a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? I guess we could go with this guy. Yeah, so it's not like super powerful. This one would probably be the best one to get, but like I said, we don't have the perk points for it, or this one. But with that being said, let's go ahead and look in here at what we have. So now we can get like the firearms and stuff like that. It's just going to cost us 2 points. So we only have 5. We can get one-handed blades. But that's it. Now where do you get the two-handed heavy weapons? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we wouldn't be able to use that Labras. Not yet. We're getting there, but not quite. We are able to unlock Storm, which I think would be a good thing to get because it kind of gives you. It seems like it's kind of stasis for everybody. Vulnerability, and then it makes it kind of last longer. So I think we might go with that, and then I would like to really branch off and do some more melee as well. The problem is trying to find. So I mean, we could get this guy, but this guy already does more damage than this one. So I mean, it wouldn't really make sense to. And I think weapons-wise, we don't have anything else that won't require. Yeah, these all are going to require some type of agility or something. Oh, we could get a little rusty stiletto, but I don't know if that's going to help. And that one's 175, and I think what we have is 2 something, right? Yeah, 215. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to just keep the axe for now. And we're definitely not going to be able to use this one for a while. To get rid of that. And see, and the problem with this one too is it's the one that comes with the like pre-order bonus. And you see how there's a line, you can't upgrade it at all. So you're kind of just sunk. So I think for now we're just gonna keep these 2. That's kind of fun. For now, I think. And let's get back in here to our perks. We definitely, I think for now we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy this guy. And yeah, we'll get this one. Ability. That's not bad. Wait. And I think what we'll do is we'll probably do these next. Inside the arena, this shadow burst actually is very useful in the fact that you can kind of just, you know, lay waste to a whole group of people. Whereas I guess this one's kind of the same, except you add stasis to everybody. It doesn't seem to really do any damage. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. If I can get on there. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. And tactical pause. So I think potions, we're going to have to rebind. Right there. And rebind you to there. Okay, and then you will bind there. Looks cool. That's about it. Anyways, we're heading back to talk to the Knots Admiral and kind of let her know what was going on over in that one city there.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies, we transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Ferdee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of... I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I'm pretty sure most of us were thinking, we're like, okay, well, obviously, he's part native or something along that lines. just due to the fact that everyone constantly tells him, like, "Oh, you look so much like a native." I mean, it kind of leads you to think, like, hey, you know, something's obviously there. So it makes me wonder if his mom was really his mother. You know, that or she hooked up with some native.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me, Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so... Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago, and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat, and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
Your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is... What's going on? Is there something wrong?
Coin guards! The time has come.
But... what is this?
Ready arms.
Kurt, what are you doing?
Aim!
Stop that, soldiers! Lower your weapons, now!
Sorry, Greenblood.
Fight with honor.
On guard. Ascent draw!
What in the heck is going on, Kurt?
Stop it, Kurt!
Wait!
Speak. Why did you betray us?
Our commander figured out that we could easily take control of this island. You rely so heavily on our protection. You are so dependent. So naive. All the governors will suffer the same attacks if they haven't already. Your problems are far from over, Greenblood. The commander is there on the docks with all his lieutenants. I failed, but they will certainly succeed. Here, or elsewhere on the island. Not every governor has a cousin that I trained personally for combat.
I actually like Kurt, so I would say spare him. But I guess we're spilling.
It's over. You are defeated. You have no honor.
I agree with you. But I did train you well. At least there's that.
The student surpasses the master and you cannot bear it.
You are wrong. I am proud of you. Truly.
Okay.
Thank you. You saved us all.
The nerve of them.
What else was there to expect from employing coin-fed mercenaries? All that liberty, so close to power, it went to their heads. It would have happened sooner or later. They could have been preparing this sort of coup for years.
Without wanting to rush you, bantering about the dangers of according one's trust to a sellsword is appropriate, but...
You're right. It's time for action. We need to get you somewhere safe, Constantine.
Those are my advisors that you must protect. Me, I want
To join in. Look at your condition. It's out of the question. We are taking you somewhere safe.
As you've left me no choice. There is a hiding place in the cellar.
We will take care of your advisors after that.
And we should make these conger eels pay for their treachery.
And attempt to stop the coups in other cities.
Then we have no time to lose. Let us be gone.
Alright, well, we're definitely going to take Siora. And he's another magic guy, so kind of don't need him. So I think we're going to take Vasco.
Kurt's death might have been enough to make these congers retreat. But they'll come back, that's for sure. We better be prepared for a fight.
Stay behind us, Constantine.
I
You're in
get
no condition to
coins.
fight. We must hurry before the guard can act.
Oh, look, he's winning.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Always time to loot. Whoever tells you elsewise is lying. No. Alright. That was kind of interesting. I didn't realize that Storm wasn't going to be a adrenaline-based attack. I thought it was just going to be, you know, typical magic, like the other ones. But...
Close to Issa Nestiri.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Oh, I'm still alive. Okay, so I'm not too far away. Oh, this is his hiding spot.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
Alright, everybody. Unfortunately, we're going to have to stop the episode right here. But you know what? I might as well just upload another one today. I missed a day, so maybe we'll make recompense and upload two. Alright, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, please hit the like button, hit the bell icon so you know when the next one's going to come up. And definitely subscribe if you can. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Alright, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.